Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Cheryl Hubbard Show. Welcome back to my channel. Glad you can join me. Glad you can be here. First, I want to give honor to God, and I want to say, God, thank you for everything you have done for me in my life. Thank you for waking me up this morning, starting me on my way. Thank you for my YouTube friends, family. Thank you for my personal family. And in these trying times, I want to pray for everybody. My blessings go out to everyone out there. Thank you for being me. Glad you could join me. Comment down below. Um, Comment below. Subscribe so I can keep providing quality videos. A lot of my videos probably would be. I have different things on my channel. So you have any ideas? Welcome. I welcome those ideas. Comment below. And I welcome any idea that you have, as long as it's positive and ethical, and not nothing, against the law. Really. But yeah. So just comment below, subscribe. You have any ideas? So this is the Cheryl Hubbard Show playing in the background. So that's YouTube. But today I'm gonna talk about how to run a successful business from home. So business is, my degree is business, so the majority of my videos will be centered around business, accounting, and other things besides that. And I have my, my la. So my, sometimes when you're talking a long time, you get a little, so you get a little, so I pour it on in my little cup, and that's good. This is a wild. This is a um, mixed berry. I'm about to say wild berry. This is mixed berry, and also I have more, some noodles, that some noodles I fixed. Mhm. I like to have my little. I ran out of my hood because usually when I come on my channel, I have, I do my videos, I have my hood. Um, but I ran out, so I can't keep on going back to the store because they don't want us to go out. They try to tell us to stay home. So I'm gonna have to probably order. My son bought me some food, went and got me some groceries yesterday, and it's probably what three. This is my third. This is the third time bringing me groceries. So sometimes when you're home, you're eating at least two good meals a day. I usually try to eat just one good meal a day, but one good meal. Sometimes you might need two good meals, and then some small snacks like maybe some crackers and peanut butter and just something to drink, or tuna fish on crackers. Or eat my little noodles right here. So these are good. I always eat these, and then I have my, and these called yogurt. These are yogurt smoothies, and they are real good. And they have 5 grams of protein, help you build up your immune system, and that's why I like to get the cottage cheese too. They help build up your immune system, and you need a lot of foods that contain a lot of the right amount of protein. hmm Right amount of protein, and much needed to help build up your immune system. Plenty of milk. I love milk, vitamin D milk. That's good for your bones, calcium, protein, calcium. hmm So yeah. So um this video I will be talking about how to run a successful business from home, and also I'll touch base on that, and then just to get into business, business in general, running a business in general. Say you want to run a business. Um, First of all, you want to start out. I would start out with an idea. What idea do you have? You have an idea. You want to offer products or services. First of all, the first thing to do probably would be to start your business plan. Business plan slash marketing plan. Hey, I have an idea. I want to market. Uh, say for instance, I want to market T-shirts. T-shirts, and I want to make my own lip gloss. I want to market T-shirts. I want to put my I want to, create my logo, my label, my logos, my label, my logo, my business card, my thank you card, and my postcards, and all those items I just mentioned will have my label, my logo. My logo will be all my labels, my business cards, and all the products that relate to my business. I have I have my label. So in other words, my business name. I might have, depends on who creates my logo. So my logo may have more. It might have my business name, or it might just have the letters. It depends on how you want your logo. So your logo would would be good to be. Your logo should be put on all your products. In other words, you got your logo on your boxes, your packaging. You put your logo on that. You put your logo on your products. So if it's products, say for instance, I'm making I'm not making, but marketing T-shirts. I'm marketing all different color T-shirts. All different color T-shirts, all sizes. So um I want to put on the back of the T-shirts my business logo and my website. It depends. I'm just throwing something out there, but it depends on what you want. You put your website on the back of your shirts. Your marketing T-shirts on the back, and then whatever my company name is, I can put on the front of these T-shirts. Say, for instance, my company name may be uh, Boss Lady, something like that. Boss Lady, I don't know, Boss Lady, Boss Friends, just throwing something out there. I don't know what the name of my business would be yet, but I'm just throwing out some names. But if you have, you can so in other words, your business name can go on in front of your T-shirts and your website on the back. So then, and also if you're making say for instance, I'm making my own lip gloss, I make my own nail polish, branding my own makeup. So whatever I have, makeup, lip gloss, and lipstick, makeup, lip gloss, lipstick, and make my own lip gloss, my own makeup kits, marketing makeup kits, my own lip gloss that I'm making. Or if I don't have to make it, I could, import it, export it, import it, I can import it from somewhere else. So I bring it in and, you know, or even I can make my own. I can make my own. But, so, in other words, I have my t-shirts will have my label on them. The idea is just to say all your products will have your logo on them. So my logo will be on my logo will be on my t-shirts, my lip gloss, and any products that I'm marketing. So, well, first of all, you want to have an idea. You have an idea. You say, hey, I want to offer a service, or I want to offer these products. So you have your products, you have your business plan, and then you want to find out whether or not you want to market from home. You want to is it going to be a home-based business, or is it just strictly going to be online? So 9 times out of 10, a good idea would be just to have your little office set up at home, and then have you have your office set up at home. Then you still have you have your products on your website. Create a website. So just throwing out a few little things in the beginning. So it says how to run a successful business from home. It says owning a home-based business is everybody's dream. That says no one wants to be policed around on a daily basis by his or her employer. So in other words, you tired of being knocked around by your employer, not literally, but just, as far as they all on your back and you feel that, that's not the type of life that you don't want to live your whole life working for somebody else. You want your own business. So although our ambitions are valid, it takes a lot of discipline to establish, run, and maintain a home-based business. Running your own business from home needs management skills, leadership skills, and discipline. In order to fully succeed among the world's best entrepreneurship ventures, you should start by learning from and studying the best entrepreneurs. Start by studying the best entrepreneurs. Uh, it's also good to note that you should not wait for retirement in order to start your own business. You should not wait for retirement to start your own business. Well, it is good to start things while you're a little younger. Begin working on a business idea as early as possible. Begin working on a business idea as early as possible and build on it and spend quality time studying the type of enterprise you would like to invest in. So in other words, study the type of enterprise you want to invest in. Like I said, first of all, have an idea. You have an idea, hey, I want to offer this service. Say, for instance, you want to run a consulting firm. You want to operate a law firm. What ideas do you have? It's good to do your research in the beginning, and in other words, build on it. Don't just jump out there and say, hey, I want to start my business. But so what they're saying is, begin working on a business idea as early as possible, and build on it, and spend quality time studying the type of enterprise that you want to run, and that you want to run and invest in. All the success tips for starting a home-based business have been taken from different experts and scaled down to a single collection below. First of all, set up your workspace. So in other words, you already decided. You had to say, hey, look, I want to offer these type of products. I want to run a service-based business. You want a service-based business, or do you want to offer products? So it's the Cheryl Hubbard Show. So you want to run a service-based business, or you want to offer some products. So next it says, set aside a specific area in your home just for business. It says set a space aside specifically for business. So now right here is where I usually do my business at, business/studio. And it says during working hours, keep all home activities at bay and never let them interfere with your business. In other words, you set a certain area to the side. You set a certain area. You set a certain area. In other words, you allocate, I guess. You allocate a certain area for your business in your home. So you want to run your business from home. So that's what you do. So first they say, look, it says set aside a specific area, and it says during working hours, keep all home activities at bay and never let them interfere with your business. It says if you have employees, ensure that you have adequate parking, materials, and supplies, as well as a website and an office space to gather and work. So in other words, you start your business from home, but this is the research. But me, I would probably do things in a different order. I guess this is a good order. You set aside your workspace, but look to me like you would. First of all, you want to get. In other words, if you want to run a product-based business, you want to order your products, your inventory, and first of all, you want to get the proper licenses. I guess I would get the licenses in the beginning. In other words, you want to get an LLC, a limited liability company, so that keeps you from being. You may be sued, but the idea of an LLC is the people that's trying to sue you won't be able to attack your personal assets. So they won't be able to go into your bank accounts, your credit union bank accounts or whatever, personal assets you have. So I would set all that up first. So in other words, you have your because you want to have your business name, because you want to have a claim on the name. So just in case someone else has your business name, you don't want nobody to have your business name, and you don't want to have their business name, so you don't want no problem. So I would pick the name. Decide if I want a service-based or product-based business. Pick the name. Apply for the LLC. And once you have a business license, you have your name. Then you think about the products that you want. You know, what products do you want to? What products do you want to market? You know, then you want to deal with social media marketing. You want to market, advertise, and promote on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. You want to market in those venues. So you want to market in those venues. So in other words, you have your business name. You already paid for your business licenses. You might need, you have to check with the licensing board in your state. Licensing, like right here in DC, is Consumer and Regulatory Affairs. In other words, you pay the particular proper licensing fees, and then you have your name. You have a claim on that business name, and you can also do a Google search. Do a Google search for business names. Make sure nobody has that same business name that you picked out. hmm So that's what they have next. So in other words, working from home, you have your, say for instance, you have your license, your business license, you have all the licenses that you need. You have your inventory, your products, you have your certain space set aside for your business. Because you're gonna have, if you're dealing with a product based business, you need a certain space so you can, you know, have your products. You're ordering products all the time. You have orders coming in, orders going out, and so unless you have, now this is working from home. Now, if you're in a position where you can, uh, pay for rent on a building or a space, office space. Say for instance, you want to pay for some space. You want to pay for some space somewhere else, like you want to rent, a just a room. You want to rent a space to run your business. So you pay for rent on that space, and then that way you'll be able to go to that spot on a daily basis, and then operate your business right there. And then you'll be able to have your merchandise, your products right there. You're paying for that. You're paying rent on that space. You're paying rent on the building. It depends on how much money you are willing to put in your business. Some people have a lot of money that they can invest in the business, and they can go all out. Some people rent a whole building, run their business right out the whole building, right out of that whole building. They have all their products right there. And some people operating businesses like renting out kitchens and warehouses to house their products. They house their inventory, and then they rent out like, so say for instance, you running a cake and cupcake business. You might need a kitchen. You might need to pay rent on you might have to. You might be able to pay if depends on how your funds are. You might be able. You might be able to pay for a space, your kitchen space where you in there making your cupcakes and your cakes, and you have other people in there. You have employees working for you rather. So it's a lot of ways that you can do this thing. Really depends on the money that you are willing to spend, or what money that you have to spend. And some people just want to start a home-based business and start out small. Sometimes it may be good to start small instead of starting big and running and renting, paying rent on a big old building, and then your business flop. So you have to have a good business plan. That business plan is the key. So just talking. Also over here it says, and then once you set aside that space, you want to have a good working schedule. So it says, as a business entrepreneur, it is vital for you to write down strict rules which do not allow home activities to interfere with your business activity. So in other words, you're running your business from home. You don't want the home activities to interfere with your business activities. So you have to keep it business, keep it professional. Yeah, keep it business and say, hey, this is business. This is professional on this end, on this side, and this is home life. So business, and keep it professional, and keep it home life. Keep your professional business life and your home life separate when you have when you're working from home. So have a strict working schedule. Uh, and then also have a proper business plan. So like I said, they have a proper business plan down a little further, but I would start out in the beginning with a nice business plan. I would start out in the beginning with a nice business plan. Create business networks. So sometimes you can network with other businesses. You can network with other businesses just to see what they're doing. See if because a lot of these businesses are inspiring. I look at YouTube all the time, and I look at you can go right on YouTube, and that's research right there, and you can see what a lot of these businesses are doing. I see a lot of young ladies on here. I'm proud of the young ladies. I watch them on YouTube just about every day. A lot of people have on YouTube their businesses on YouTube. I mean, young ladies out there making cakes and cupcakes. They're running a cake and cupcake business, making their own. Some of them making their own lip gloss. Their own lip gloss. They're making wigs and uh, sewing. They're doing all kind of sewing projects. Running businesses, doing all kind of making all kind of things, sewing. So I look at YouTube all the time, and it's really very inspirational to me. And then get the right licenses, like I was saying. Get the right licenses. So they don't have a whole lot on here, but so let me see. Okay, so okay, I was just mentioning some of those things, but they have some other things. Let me see. So, oh, that's where I was just at. I was just here. So, like I said, you running your business. You running your business from home. So then you have to make a choice. You want to run your business from home, or do you want to run your business um, It really depends on what you want. It depends on the individual person. So first of all, you have your idea. Then you have your idea, and it depends. And it's good. It would be good if you had say, "Hey, I'm starting my business. I got 50,000 to invest in my business." So one of my first accounting equations that I learned when I was in the Australia University, um, a gentleman invested 50,000 in the business. So he invested 50,000 in the business. I want a debit cash account, credit on his equity. So that is $50,000 worth of equity going into the business. So you take $50,000. If you had 50,000 invested in the business, then you say, hey, first thing I want to do, probably get my business license. Now I already have my ideas. I have my idea. I need my products. I want to do a product based business. I want to order some computers. I want to order some computers, but they're kind of high end, so I probably would be better off starting small. But computers are good, because I know Bill Gates, him and his team, they made his business, they did good with their business. And we have HP, we have Hewlett Packard, we have Microsoft. But I would probably start out with something small, like, I have the t-shirt business, retail, something like that. T-shirt business. I like lip gloss too. I wouldn't mind making my own lip gloss, marketing my own T-shirts. So in other words, I have 50,000. I invested in my business. Say for instance, there's a debit to cash, a credit to owner's equity. That gives me $50,000 worth of equity in my business. So what I want to do, I don't want to spend my whole 50,000 on no inventory because I don't know how my business is going to take off. But I do want to take some of the money out of that $50,000 that I invested in my business to get my business license. In other words, I already picked my name. My name could be, it could be Cheryl's nail and pop business, or Cheryl's nail and t-shirt business. Just throwing out some names, but I don't know what name. I don't know what name I'm actually go with. But Cheryl's nail and t-shirt business. So in other words, I had 50,000 I invested in my business. I want to go pay for my license. I might need 3 licenses. I want to pay for the licenses that I need. Then I want to, begin to purchase my inventory. All my t-shirts, all my all the things I need to make my nails, my nail polish and my lip gloss. whatever, I decide I want to go with. And then I want to make sure I have my packaging. I want my logos, my labels, my postcards, my business cards, my I want all my. I don't have to have custom packaging, but my packaging, I can I purchase my my logos and Vistaprint, Fiverr. All of those are good places where you can do your your business cards, postcards, flyers. And so I worked with Vistaprint before, and I used Vistaprint before when I made my other products, my other business products for my other company that I was running. So in other words, you had 50,000. I had 50,000 invested in a business. I want my logos, my labels, my business cards, my postcards. I want all those things, and then I want my packaging. It don't have to be custom packaging, but it could be. Say for instance, I wanted custom packaging. I want to order custom packaging with my labels, my logos, and my labels already on my packaging. So that I have my licenses. I have my custom packaging or my regular packaging. I have all my postcards, my labels and logos and everything that I need. I have an online presence, and also I can have a storefront presence. But I guess with 50,000, it probably wouldn't be a good idea to do all that. It probably would be best just to do just have an online presence, just something basic. Just start out small because the idea is to build your brand. See, I would have to build my brand. I had to build my brand. I have to, build the trust in my customer. I have to target, where am I going to target my customers? Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Sometimes businesses don't even take off just using those because everybody don't be on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Everybody's not on there. So where else can you market? What other venues, what other marketing channels could I use? Um, to target my customers. I want to target. I want to target market. I want to target customers in basically every state if I could. Now, if I can market my brand, my products into every state in the United States of America, all 50 states, then I would have to do my research to find out how I will go about doing that. So I figure if you on Facebook, you on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, that can also reach international markets and global markets as well. But sometimes people can go past your page and don't even, purchase anything. So I guess it's all about probably being consistent, posting every day. So I do look at a lot of these channels, a lot of YouTube channels. I look at a lot of YouTube channels, and I look at a lot of, you know, a lot of these businesses on YouTube, and I just get a lot of ideas. You can look at other channels and get ideas, but you still want to bring forward your own ideas. That's what I do. I look at a lot of YouTube channels, and I look at all these. I look at other businesses, but I also want to try to bring forward my own ideas. I have ideas for my business, but a lot of these YouTube businesses display. A lot of these businesses displayed on YouTube, they are so inspirational. So I look at them and I'm like, you know what, that is something very nice. But sometimes you have to be careful when you're looking at other people's businesses and say, well, just looking at them, oh, I can do that. But once you get in it, you realize that, hey, it's not as easy as I thought. Because, see, you have to be able to make a sale. Can you sell? You can say, hey, oh, that looks beautiful. What they doing is pretty. Their product is laid out nice. Their Instagram is nice. So that's another good thing. That's another thing too. You'll have to make sure your Instagram, in other words, your Instagram photos and all that. Your Instagram photos have to be on point. Nice background, nice picture, nice pictures. So, and then you want to post every day. I think it would be good to post every day, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day. And then switch up on your pictures, so switch up on your pictures, switch up on your background. And, businesses, I guess, I ran a business, but not that long. So I am still learning. I'm still learning, and I don't mind, when I don't mind looking at other YouTube channels, and it's called basically benchmarking. You benchmarking right on YouTube. When you're looking at other businesses and you see how they are doing, that's what they call benchmarking. See how they doing, how they marketing their products, and different, what they're doing in their business is good to look. So benchmarking, doing your research. But the idea too also is to have ideas. You have to have, like I said, have your business plan. Your business plan, you want to have ideas of your own. Because if you don't have any ideas of your own and you don't want to, I mean, it's good to look at other people, what they doing, but, sometimes you can see what somebody else is doing in their business and you can build on that. Say, hey, I like the way they doing that, but I do mine similar, but I want to build on my idea, my branding idea. I want to be able to pull my customers in. I want them to come in, and I want them to keep on coming back. So you want to create a business that is unique. I want to create I know I do. I want to create a business that is unique. I mean, it's just like Walmart, Kmart, Target. You see a lot of nice name brand stores, retail giants, I call them. A lot of them selling the same things, but but when you look at it, they're selling a different brand. They're selling a different brand. Um, when you go to Target, I noticed that Target has a different type of clothing than Walmart. And like the branding is totally different. It's like the branding is totally different. So that's what I look out for. In other words, I say, hey, because some people might, I know somebody told me one time, you know what? I don't want to sell jewelry because I was marketing these paparazzi jewelry, but haven't been doing too much of it. But I think it was my cousin I was talking to, and I was like, you know what, you want to sell some paparazzi jewelry, get into the business life? And she's like, no, I don't want to sell it because everybody in my neighborhood, they're selling the same thing. But my my message to her is that all over the world, everybody's selling the same thing. Everywhere you go, everybody doing the same thing. But there's nothing wrong with you doing yours a little different. Nothing wrong with you doing yours a little different. I mean, Walmart, Kmart, Target, even Amazon. You can order. You probably can order a loaf of bread from all four of those. But the thing is, you order it in a different way. Amazon, you can order. Amazon is a network of networks, companies, or on top of a company, network of companies. So when you order from Amazon, you can probably order bread right off Amazon, or you can go right to your corner store and get some bread. You can go to Target and get some bread. You can go to Walmart and get some bread. But you know that when you're ordering or when you're purchasing from all four of those different places, you find that the purchase is totally different. When you go to Walmart, things are set up different. They set up differently. When you go to Target, things going to be set up differently. But they don't care. Target not going to say, well, I'm not selling no bread because Walmart's selling it. No, really? No. They're not going to say that. They say, look, I want a piece of the pie too. So that's how it goes, And that's a good example. And then Target and Walmart and Kmart, all three of them sell clothes. You think Kmart gonna say, I don't want to sell no clothes because Walmart's selling clothes? Nah, really? Nah. So that's a good example right there too. So when people say, hey, I don't want to sell that because everybody's selling it, I'm like, that's crazy. That's just like saying, I don't want to make no money because everybody else making money. Really? That's what they're saying. She said, I don't want to sell it because everybody in my neighborhood selling it. And I'm like, look, well, ain't nobody going to say, well, I don't want to make no money because they making money over there. They over there making money, so I don't want to make no money. Mm-mm. No, I don't go that way. It ain't going that way with me. So, let me see what else they have on here. Okay. Um, so in other words, you're running your business, just you have to adhere to the laws of your state. Uh, so business is the activity of making one's living or making money by producing or buying and selling products. Simply put, it is any activity or enterprise entered into for profit. Any activity entered into for profit. So whether you're doing a home-based business, online business, or you have a storefront, you know, online, storefront, or home-based, you still need your products, you need your inventory, you need your the proper licenses, you need a business name, and then you're gonna ask yourself, do you want to hire employees? Are you want to hire employees, or are you just gonna be home based? Are you just gonna be home based by yourself? You don't need no employees. You know. So so that is what it is for dealing with the business. Dealing with the business. I know business is like that to me is probably the only path to becoming a millionaire, because I don't really know nobody that became a millionaire working 9 to 5. I mean, you can, but it would take more. It would take a lot of years to become a millionaire just working a 9 to 5 job. But there's nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5 job. But if you're working a 9 to 5 job, what is wrong with taking a little bit of side money and starting a little side hustle? Keep your 9 to 5 job, and as you get paid bi-weekly, just save some money. Sometimes you can save some money, but everybody's not interested in business. But that would be a good plan. Save some money. Are you getting paid every 2 weeks? Save you some money. Save your tax money every year. Just like a person would go take their tax money and buy a car or a house. Why not take your tax money in your 401k and start a little side hustle, side business that you wanted to start. I understand everybody's not interested in business, but that's, to me, that was the only way to the wealth. Only way to wealth is running a business. So I mean, but you can be an actor, singer, doctor, lawyers, and all that. They make good money too, but a lot of them had their little businesses on the side too. So you see a lot of actors and singers. They got, they doing their thing, and then acting in movies and shows and movies. But then on the side, they got restaurants, clothing lines, makeup lines. You see Kim Kardashian, what she doing? She making her money. She got her little makeup line. Her sister has her makeup line. So then you make money from one venture, then you can start another venture. Say for instance, if I was making $4-5 million from my say for instance, I had my cosmetic line. I'm making lip gloss. I got makeup kits, lip gloss, whatever I have, maybe makeup kits, I guess it would come with a lipstick, makeup kits, lip gloss, and fingernail polish. So if I'm making good from that, if I'm making good revenue from that, say for instance I poured in $4 million from that, then shoot, I would definitely take some more money from that. I would take some of that money and invest it in another business. I might want a clothing line after that. I go out there and get the proper licenses for my clothing line. I might want a clothing line. I might want to market babies and children's clothes. So, I might want to market babies and children's clothes. So that's how you do it. You make a little bit from this and you invest it in something else. Put you some money to the side. You don't take everything, and then the money you make off of selling some of your products, you invest it back in your business. So, I mean, I talk like I know, a whole lot about that thing, but I never really ran a business for a whole lot of years. I'm just going on my research and my book knowledge, and I assume that I guess you assume that you have a plan, that a plan will work out, plan to work out the way you set it up. So, let me see business. So then doing a little research of how to run a business. Uh, so in other words, you want to start a business, so you want, plan your name, location, structure, also register online with the government, depending on what state you live in. Finance your business with the right funding source. Some people may go to the bank and try to get a loan or credit union, but sometimes I think it's good to probably maybe save. Sometimes you can save for a while and say, hey, I've been saving for 5 years. I got enough money now, and I want to invest in my business. Run your business with the best software, services, hardware. In other words, you have to have, in other words, like I was saying, inventory products or services. And if you're running a product-based business, you still may need your inventory. Say, for instance, I'm making my own lip gloss. I'm marketing T-shirts, and I'm making my own lip gloss. I need everything I need all the products. I need all the inventory. Well, I need everything, I need inventory. I need inventory that it would take to make those lip gloss tubes. I need the little tubes. I need the oil, the coconut oil. I need the base, the coconut oil. I need the color, whatever color, flavoring, the flavoring for the lip gloss, whatever. I do my research and find out exactly what I need. So I need that, and then because I definitely need that before I think about selling anything. So, um, really, I'm just giving I'm just giving an idea, just in case, just saying that if I'm running that type of business. So if I'm running that type of business, and in other words, I'm running that type of business, if I'm making lip gloss or whatever type of business I'm running, I might be selling tennis shoes. And say for instance, if I'm making but now if I'm making cakes and cupcakes, that's you have to go through the health department, and they would have to come check out your place and make sure your place is sanitary, clean, because when dealing with food, medicine, and stuff like that, food, medicines, and things of that nature, then you have to have, you definitely have to have a clean place, because they don't want to know that you got rodents and mice running around, and you in that place, even if you're renting a kitchen, they had to come through there for the inspections and all that, proper inspection. That's why if I start a business, I would rather do retail. I would rather do retail, so I wouldn't have to worry about. But I mean, but still, even if you run in a store, you got a business. Even if you run in a store, and even if you run in a storefront, and you still want it to be clean, wherever you have food and that. But still, I think it's more. I think it's more responsibility. It's a bigger responsibility, I would say, when you're dealing in food. You're dealing in food. A lot of these restaurants, they have to be clean because they can be shut down. Say, for instance, you go to a restaurant and you say that you see, excuse me, you go to a restaurant to eat, you want to know that the place is clean. You don't want to be sitting there at the table eating your food and little mice running around. You be like, nah, really? So even then, even if you go into a clothing store, you sit up there, you looking through the aisles and you trying to pick out a nice dress, and then a mouse run across your feet. You were like, oh no, really? I won't come back here no more. So, that is what it. So, so business is, business is. I mean, they say a lot of businesses do. A lot of some businesses fail, not a lot, but some businesses fail within within 5 years, because see, my opinion why a business may fail. See, my business didn't fail. I had an LLC, but I dissolved it because I didn't even start the business. I just picked a name. And I paid legal zone 200 and something, but they were trying to charge 600 for the whole package. But I went on and dissolved that business name. I dissolved that business name, and then so I dissolved that business name because I said, you know what? Then they wanted me to pay for the registered agent. That is $250. I believe that was every year. Registered agent, $250 a year. And then you gotta renew your license, your business license, every other year, which that may be about $200. So then time you do those things right there, then get your inventory, and then you know, and then if you had employees, I'm just saying that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. So it may be best to maybe save, what I do, I just go through the research. I just go through the research and find out what it takes to run a business. Everything I need, just get an idea of, But I guess once you actually be in it and you are actually running your business, then you can see, learning this through here, learning it through your research, and actually just learning it through research, and then actually running the business and being in it, probably a wholly totally different thing. Yep. So that's how that is. So yes, you have to have your business. You have to have, your tax. You have to pay taxes. You have to pay taxes. If you make $400 in your business, 400 or more, you definitely have to file your taxes. And you have to have your EIN number, which is not the same as your Social Security number. So EIN number. So EIN number helps them. That's when you pay your taxes. It basically distinguishes you. It's like a business Social Security number. It's not your regular Social Security number, but it's considered to be your business Social Security number. So that's how when you file your taxes, you have to have that EIN number. So I had picked that out and everything, but I just dissolved that business because I felt that was too much money. I feel they were trying to rip me off. LegalZoom, you trying to charge me $600? I think it was $630 something or something like that. Charging me $600 something to and they said that was just for the name. And then they said, well, you might need a couple other licenses just to operate. You'll need to operate. I'm like, really? And then I remember also when when I was trying to get my books published. I was trying to get my books published, and I had already wrote the books, and the books were already finished. So then I had this company that was based out of New York. So what they told me was they wanted to charge me $4,000. They wanted to charge me $4,000 and something dollars to publish my book. And the book wasn't but a little 35-page children's book. And that's the book that I did a video of, my book that I finished. So I have 3 books right now in the Google Play Store. So I didn't pay near as much as that. $4,000. So the man was like, well, we're going to charge you $4,000 to publish a book. I'm like, publishing a book, just printing it. That's all it is. To publish a book, that just means that they are printing your book to make it available to the public. That's why it goes without saying, public, and make it public. And they want to charge you. I can print my book up myself. I can print my own book out, So they were trying to charge me $4,000 something and say, well, we're going to charge you $4,000 to publish a book. And I'm like, well, you know what? I did all the work. I did the research. In writing, and it's already printed out. So all they going to do is make it public. And they going to put it in like a book form and probably make a front cover and a back cover. So when they was going to do that, and he said $4,000 something dollars, I said, nah, I don't have no $4,000 something dollars. Just for a little small 35-page children's book. So what I did is, one thing about me, I always know that when you have, I always know that when somebody, when it's something, when it's a price, actually when it's a price given for a particular thing, I always try to know that, I always know rather that when you do enough research, you're going to find that particular thing at a lower price. So when he said 4,000, I began to search on the internet to see what other publishing companies were out there, because I know there's a whole lot of publishing companies out there. And I said, you know what? If he charging 4,000, it has to be somebody else. It has to be another publishing company that I can get it done for, a cheaper price than that. So I found Digipod, and Digipod was a lifesaver. So I published 2 books with Digipod and the other one with the Google Play Partner Center. So all 3 of them are in the Google Play Partner Center. So they were trying to charge me $4,000 just for a 35-page little small book. I said, nah, that's not gonna work. So I said, nope. So I got that done. But so sometimes you have to watch out. There's just so many scams all over this world that people try to beat people out their money. People try to beat you out your house. People try to beat you out your car. I know, well, that's something. I know when I was driving for Uber, and they told me, when I first started driving for them, they told me to go to the lot and pick out whatever car I wanted. So they told me to go to the lot and pick out whatever car I wanted. So that's what I did. So I did that. I went to the lot. They told me to go to the lot, pick out whatever car I wanted. So I went and picked out whatever car I wanted, but probably maybe about the end of the first year. So I hit the car. I was doing my ride share. And everything was going good. So probably at the end of the year, and it was like, we want, would you consider selling the car back to us? Well, they didn't say sell. They said, would you consider would you consider getting out of your lease or releasing the car? They call it releasing, I believe. Would you consider releasing the car back to us? We'll give you $450. And I'm like, $450? I had already put $10,000 into this car. So so they were trying to get the car back, so I didn't do it. But see, I kept the car and paid it off. So what it was a lease deal, and then the lease deal was high. The lease deal was high anyway. $154 a week made it $600 something a month just to lease the car. $600 something a month just to lease. And I was doing my Uber ride. So so what happened was I kept the car and paid it off. Kept it for 3 years and paid it off. So I said, but I want to say thanks for joining me today, class. Thank you. I mean, not class, but YouTube family and friends. So thanks for joining me. I'm not going to hold you too long. That's a Cheryl Hubbard show. And I was just talking a little bit about business, so I say thanks for joining me today. But sometimes you do have to watch out for these scammers, These scammers are something else. They try to beat me out the car. They were trying to get their car back for $450. I had already put $10,000 in the car because I was paying $150 a week. I was paying $150 a week. And I probably had it. I don't remember how long I had it, but I think I had paid about $10,000 into the car. But see, the money that you pay on a weekly basis, that goes into the money you pay per week, and it totals to $600 something a month. That money is minus off the balance of the car. In other words, the car started out at $19,000. It was a $19,000 lease deal. So, but you had the option to buy at the end of the deal. So I had already told people that I was going to buy the car. I wanted to keep it after my lease deal was up. So it was a 3-year lease deal, and but they were trying to get the car back because they were like, look, we can they were trying to get the car back. We'll give you $450 for this car back. I said, no, I already put over $10,000 into the car. So that was that. Then the book deal. So I said, you know what? Nah, can't get that car back because I'm gonna pay it off. I'm gonna keep it. And then they try to, undermine me with the car and try to undermine me with the book. So I said, well, sometimes you just have to watch out for scammers because they will try to get over on you if you're not careful. Especially if they think women are so weak. They think women are so weak that we'll fall prey to anything. But you can't fool me. You cannot fool me when it comes to my money. So, I don't mind. I'm the type of person, I don't mind helping out someone that may be in need, but, don't go around trying to beat people out their money because people don't have a lot of money. People don't have a whole lot of money. Sometimes some of us are just getting by, struggling, and staying above water with what we have, managing what we do have, managing our life with the finances that we do have. And then somebody gonna come along and try to beat you out of what little money you have. Yeah, I was just trying to get my books published, and you gonna tell me $4,000 for one little book? I mean, that's crazy. So they, so I got that done, but I still want to still stay into getting, I still want to stay into, writing. I still want to, write some more books. I have another book. I ain't never, it's finished, but I just got to type it up in Microsoft Word. I'm always saying, I mentioned before in one of my other videos that I do have to type that up, but I'm gonna probably put that in the Google Play Store too, or the Google Play Partner Center, whatever. But no, so running a business, I mean, some people just don't want to work for nobody else. They rather take a chance. Me, I'm the type of person, I'd rather take a chance of running my own business. Me and my husband, we started out, my husband, when I met him, he was running his own business. He had his business license and he had so much inventory and merchandise. So he gave me a lot of insight and inspiration into the world of business. So he was an entrepreneur when I met him. So then he gave me, so he invoked, I guess, a big interest in me as far as in, dealing with business. So I became interested in business and venturing out into the business world. And then I changed my major when I went to Strayer University, business administration. So then I didn't run a full business, but I did online sales. Ever since then, I've been doing online sales. I had one LLC, but I dissolved that. So, but I'm still interested in business. So sometimes it's good to do a test market. In other words, you want to run a business, you have a product that you're interested in. My opinion is that's what I might do. Do a test market first. In other words, if my products that I'm interested in marketing, I want to, so advertising, marketing, and promoting is very important. So if you don't know how to advertise, market, and promote and get those products out to your customer, and then you got to find out who are my customers. Where am I going to target my customers at? So so that's how that goes. So it's something to think about. But I'm going to do some research, and I'm not going to jump out there like I did the first time. I jumped out there and when I got paid the money for my LLC, and then come to find out they was trying to beat me out my money when it came to that. And here I'm just just a entrepreneur, just trying to jump into the business world. And then but you got people just trying to beat you out your little money that you just trying to survive and you trying to venture out. So I was just trying to venture out into the business world, and then so I said, but the next time I'll just go to Consumer Regulatory Affairs and get my business license that way. A LegalZoom, they charge too much money for me. So I am not going down that route. So yeah, so running a business, I never, yeah, never. I mean, I did a lot of online sales, so but I did file my taxes and all that. So if you don't have a business license, but still, if you making 400 or more, then you file your taxes. So you still file your taxes. So that's the main thing. But so good. It's good to be legit and have a legal business name and all that. Do make you feel important, and it's the right thing to do. But but sometimes, I guess sometimes maybe it's best to wait. It's best to wait. Do you make your business plan, save some money? That's what my plan gonna be. Have my business plan, save. Maybe I'll save a little bit, make my business plan / marketing plan first, and just plan a little bit. Don't just jump out there, because sometimes you can jump out there. See, because I end up starting the LLC. I paid the 200 and something for that. Then I saw that LegalZoom was trying to flim flam me. To me, in my opinion, and that was just too much money, because I didn't know that it was gonna cost that much. So then I had to end up uh, dissolving that business. I dissolved it, and that was another 200. So that was like $400 right there. That could have been $400 in my inventory. You know what I'm saying? That would have been $400 in my inventory. But LegalZoom, they want to charge you 600 and something. Then you still had to get other licenses, and then you think about inventory. Then you talk about you need a registered agent. You need a registered agent, $250 every year, and then that's just too much. A registered agent, $250 every year. Then you gotta renew your business license every other year. Then you might have two other licenses. You need your operating licenses. You might need a couple of operating licenses. Then you need, once I pick my I picked the name of the business. I had to pay 200 something for that, just for the name. Then they said you need an operating license. They said they had to do research to see what other licenses I needed for my state, so I can do my own research. But I know you need an occupancy permit too. You running a business, you gotta have you choose your business name. They're charging you for that license, and they're charging you for your operating permits. You might need two of those. And then you gotta go through the health department. Then you gotta have an occupancy permit. You gotta pay for the registered agent, $250 every year. Then you gotta renew your business every other year. And then just think, then you got inventory, then you might have employees you might want to pay. So it's just a whole lot to think about. So that's why they say plan. That's exactly why they say plan. Because if you don't plan, so in the beginning I didn't plan. I jumped out there and got paid for the LLC, and that was the wrong thing to do. I ended up paying for the LLC $200 something, and I dissolved it. That was another, with the Consumer Regulatory Affairs right here in Washington D.C. That was another 200 something. That was $400 something, and I said, you know what, I could have saved that money. That money could have been in my bank account. But I said I won't jump out there and get another business license like that again. But got my banana I want to eat. But I want to say thanks for joining me today, YouTubers. And this banana right here is not that good. I might have to end up probably eat the front part of it. I want to say thanks for joining me today. And I'm gonna have to get rid of that. I don't like the banana when it's but I can eat part of it. I did finish my noodles, and I finished my Lala. So I want to say thanks for joining me today, YouTubers, and the Cheryl Hubbard Show is still on. And I want to say come back to see me again. Just sitting here just doing a little talking. So just sitting here doing a little talking. So thanks for joining me. Hope you come back again. Subscribe below, comment below, give me some ideas, and what you want me to talk about, And also, like I said, I'm open to reviewing products. You have any products you want me to review? Feel free to shoot me an email, Cheryl. Cheryl Outlet21. Cheryl Outlet21 at yahoo.com. Yeah, I'll put it down below. So I will do, So once I get some requests for reviewing products, then that is when I will go get a post office box. But I'm not gonna pay for a post office box right now because I don't see a need for one right now. But if I get some requests for from companies that want me to review some of their products, I'll be glad to do that. So I don't have no problem doing that. Just let me know. Uh, Subscribe below, comment below. Let me know if you need me to review a product, any products that you have. As long as they, you know what I mean. But so products I don't mind. So I'll be glad to do it. But thanks for joining me today, and just submit your requests down below. If you have any ideas, anything you want me to talk about on my channel, just let me know. I'll be glad to talk about it. Anything you want me to cook on my channel, I'm glad to try that too. Anything you want me to talk about, anything you want me to cook on my channel that's different, anything you want me to review, you have any products I want to you want me to review, so just let me know. But thanks for joining me today. I'll see you next time on my video. So thank you for joining me, the Cheryl Hubbard Show, and I'll see you next time. So, and you all have a good one.